After months of swirling rumors, countless reports, and non-stop speculation, the New York Yankees are finally on the verge of making one of the biggest moves this season. For weeks, fans and insiders alike have been buzzing about the potential acquisition of Eugenio Suarez, and now it's no longer just talk. A serious trade offer has reportedly been put on the table, signaling a major shakeup for the Bronx Bombers. This isn't just another transaction. It could very well be the defining moment of their season. A pivotal step toward bolstering a roster that's been searching for answers all year long. The Yankees find themselves at a critical crossroads, facing the kind of decision that could shape their playoff run and possibly alter the trajectory of the franchise. The biggest hole that has plagued this team all year has been the third base position. Unlike other spots where the Yankees have depth or star power, third base remains a revolving door, with Jorby Bibbs and Oswald Peraza splitting time but failing to provide the stability and impact the team desperately needs. The inconsistency there has been glaring, and it's clear the front office has recognized that a change is necessary if they want to compete at the highest level down the stretch. Enter Eugenio Suarez, the name on everyone's lips when it comes to solving this puzzle. Suarez has been nothing short of phenomenal this season, delivering a level of offensive production that few players in Major League Baseball can match. His power numbers are staggering. He's already blasted over 30 home runs, driving in a remarkable number of runs and maintaining a strong batting average. Beyond the stats, he's shown the kind of clutch performance and leadership that a team like the Yankees craves as they push toward October. It's no surprise that he earned an all-star nod this year, reflecting his elite status in the league. The Diamondbacks, Suarez's current team, have been struggling lately, and the possibility of a reset or shakeup seems increasingly likely. This opens the door for the Yankees to swoop in and make a compelling offer. Sources close to the situation have revealed that the proposal on the table is substantial. 5 top prospects from the Yankees, including the promising Schilder, are reportedly being offered in exchange for Suarez, along with Melky Cabrera and left-handed reliever Jalen Beeks. This kind of package signals serious intent from New York. They're not just kicking the tires. They want to get this deal done and add immediate firepower to their lineup. Melky Cabrera is a solid addition, bringing veteran presence and reliable offensive numbers, while Beeks adds depth to a bullpen that has struggled to find consistent production, especially from left-handed pitchers. The Yankees' pitching staff has been a major talking point all season, with injuries and inconsistencies forcing them to look for reinforcements. Adding a starter like Melky Cabrera, who boasts a respectable earned run average and solid peripheral stats, could provide much-needed stability and versatility. Particularly with the playoffs looming, the front office clearly understands that pitching depth is just as crucial as offensive firepower in October, and this trade seems designed to address both areas simultaneously. Beyond the obvious talent on the field, this potential deal also reflects a strategic willingness by the Yankees to part with some of their prized young prospects. Schilder, in particular, has been one of their top pitching prospects, showing flashes of brilliance in the minor leagues and even in a brief major league appearance. His development curve has impressed scouts and analysts alike, making him a valuable asset in trade discussions. Giving up a player of Schilder's caliber is not a decision the Yankees would take lightly, but it speaks to their urgency in acquiring proven talent for this season's playoff push. Other prospects rumored to be part of the deal include several young players who have shown promise, but might be expendable given the Yankees' current depth. Names like Roger Garras, Ellie De La Cruz, Chase Hampton, and Brock Salvage have surfaced in trade chatter, reflecting the high cost the Yankees might be willing to pay for a chance at immediate success. This approach underscores the win-now mentality that has been evident all season, as the team tries to capitalize on their core of stars and avoid letting a potentially championship-caliber window slip away. The Yankees' outfield depth is another factor influencing these decisions. With established stars like Aaron Judge and Trent Grisham, plus solid contributors like Cody Bellinger and Jason Dominguez, the team has the flexibility to move some outfield prospects to sweeten a deal. Everson Padilla, for instance, faces a crowded path to the majors given the current roster construction, making him a likely candidate to be included in trade talks. This kind of roster management reflects a front office carefully balancing the need to add impact players now while managing the long-term pipeline of talent. It's also worth noting the situation with Luis Severino, a once dominant pitcher who is currently on the road to recovery from injury, but whose return timeline remains uncertain. Severino's prolonged absence leaves a significant void in the rotation, and there's understandable skepticism about relying heavily on him as a playoff starter. Without recent performance to back it up, the Yankees need pitching depth to avoid the risk of being caught short-handed in high-stakes games, which makes acquiring someone like Melky Cabrera all the more critical. The bullpen, too, has been an area of concern, with key arms sidelined or inconsistent. The Yankees have struggled to maintain leads and close out games effectively. Adding a left-handed reliever like Jalen Beeks provides not just insurance, but another weapon in the bullpen arsenal, especially valuable given the increasing specialization of pitching roles in today's game. Even though Beeks' numbers might not leap off the page, his presence adds flexibility and depth, factors that often make the difference in tight postseason battles. Looking at the bigger picture, this trade would represent one of the most significant deals the Yankees have pulled off in recent years, rivaling blockbuster moves from the past that have reshaped the franchise's fortunes. The potential infusion of immediate talent combined with strategic pitching reinforcements addresses multiple weaknesses simultaneously, something that has been elusive for the team this season. For fans, the prospect of seeing Eugenio Suarez donning pinstripes and making an impact at a critical position is exciting, injecting fresh energy and hope into the squad's postseason ambitions. Of course, these kinds of trades always carry risks. Giving up a package of top prospects means betting on current performance and the team's ability to convert that into a deep playoff run. There's also the challenge of integrating new players mid-season, adjusting chemistry, and managing expectations. But the Yankees front office seems ready to take that gamble, driven by a desire to win now and capitalize on the core of established stars like Aaron Judge and Jarrett Cole. As this story unfolds, the baseball world will be watching closely to see if the Yankees can finalize this deal and add Suarez, Cabrera, and Beeks to their roster. It's a move that could redefine their season and perhaps tip the scales in one of the most competitive leagues in all of sports. For a franchise with championship aspiration, the timing couldn't be more crucial. And the pressure to get this right is immense, with the trade deadline fast approaching. Every day counts. The Yankees' decision makers are weighing their options, crunching numbers, and negotiating behind closed doors, all while fans wait anxiously for confirmation. The excitement is palpable because this isn't just about filling a spot on the roster. It's about making a bold statement that the Yankees are serious contenders, willing to invest heavily to chase that elusive World Series title. In the end, this trade proposal encapsulates everything that makes baseball such a thrilling sport: the blend of strategy, talent evaluation, risk, and reward. It highlights the delicate balance between building for the future and seizing the moment. And for the Yankees, it could mark the turning point that finally pushes them over the edge and into championship glory. Beyond just the headline names involved in this potential trade, there's a deeper story unfolding about how the Yankees are shaping their roster and planning for both the present and future. While the focus naturally falls on Eugenio Suarez's offensive prowess and the immediate upgrade he represents at third base, it's important to appreciate how the pitching pieces coming back from Arizona could dramatically alter New York's rotation and bullpen. Melky Cabrera, who has shown a steady and impressive level of performance this year, stands out as a key figure in the Yankees' pursuit of balance. His earned run average sits at a solid 3.32, accompanied by a whip slightly above 1, which indicates his ability to limit base runners and keep opposing offenses in check in a rotation that has been plagued by injuries and inconsistency. Adding a right-handed starter like Cabrera could help the Yankees alleviate some of the pressure on their lefty-heavy pitching staff. The team's top starters currently both throw left-handed, which can make the rotation vulnerable to certain lineup matchups and complicate pitching strategies down the stretch and in the playoffs. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a development that has sent shockwaves across the baseball world, the rumor mill is churning at full speed with whispers of a potentially franchise-altering move. Mike Trout, the face of the Los Angeles Angels for over a decade, could be on his way to the Bronx to join the New York Yankees, while nothing has been confirmed, and both organizations have remained tight-lipped. Sources close to this situation hint at advanced discussions between the two teams. The possibility of Trout donning the iconic pinstripes has set social media ablaze. Speculation began swirling earlier this week, after several league insiders reported unusual scouting activity between the Angels and Yankees front offices. Add to that Trout's recent cryptic interview comments about embracing new challenges and playing meaningful October baseball, and it's no wonder fans are in a frenzy, if true. The implications are staggering. Trout, a 3-time MVP and 11-time All-Star, has long been considered one of the best players of his generation, if not all time. Despite his individual brilliance, team success has largely eluded him in Anaheim, with the Angels stuck in a perpetual rebuild and Shohei Ohtani now with the Dodgers. It's plausible the organization is finally open to a full reset. The Yankees, meanwhile, are in the thick of an ultra-competitive AL East race and have reportedly been aggressive in seeking upgrades before the trade deadline. Adding a player of Trout's caliber despite his hefty contract and recent injury history would be a bold statement of intent and instantly bolster their World Series aspiration. There's also the financial angle, with Trout owed over $150 million through 2030. Only a handful of teams could realistically absorb such a commitment. The Yankees, known for their deep pockets and win-now mentality, certainly fit that mold. Still, many questions remain. What would the Yankees give up in return? Top prospects, established stars. Would the Angels cover part of Trout's salary to facilitate the deal? And perhaps most importantly, would Mike Trout really leave the only MLB home he's ever known? Nothing is official yet, but where there's smoke, there's usually fire. As the deadline approaches, all eyes will be on the Bronx and Anaheim. Could the unthinkable actually happen? For now, it's just a rumor, but it's one too big to ignore. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.